Good morning. I'm Father Michael Lombardo, the pastor of Our Lady of Consolation Church here in Wayne, New Jersey. It's great to be with you on this, the 22nd Sunday in Ordinary Time. Once again, we're going to hear from Matthew. Matthew has this to say. Jesus began to show the disciples that he must go to Jerusalem, suffer greatly from the elders, the chief priests, and the scribes, and be killed, and on the third day be raised. Then Peter took Jesus aside. He began to rebuke him. God forbid, Lord, no such thing should ever happen to you. He turned and said to Peter, "Get behind me, Satan. You are an obstacle to me. You're not thinking as God does, but as human beings do." Then Jesus said to his disciples, "Whoever wishes to come after me must deny himself, take up his cross, and follow me. Whoever wishes to save his life will lose it. Whoever loses his life for my sake, he will save it. What profit would be there for one to gain the whole world and forfeit their life? What can one give in exchange for his life? For when the Son of Man will come with his angels in all his Father's glory, and then he will repay all according to his conduct." The Gospel of the Lord. Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ. Strange story when you think that last week Jesus said to Peter, "You are the rock upon which I will build my church." Peter more or less makes the same announcement, but this is Jesus knowing that Peter was not quite ready, that Peter was not ready to be out in the world screaming and yelling this to everybody. Jesus lets Peter know that if you really wish to be my disciple, and you really wish to be out in the world, be prepared. Because what's really in this, and what's pretty powerful is, whoever wishes to come after me must deny themselves, take up their cross, and follow me. Crosses in life are many, my friends. They can be heavy crosses. They can be tragic crosses. They can be crosses which challenge us in ways that make us question faith. And if you think back to the past few Sundays, even make us doubt our faith. Jesus lets them know it's a heavy burden to be a good Christian. It's a heavy burden to be a good disciple, for at times so much is required. Discipleship is not meant to be an everyday burden that's so difficult. It's not meant to be that at all. Discipleship is meant to be something that nurtures us so that we in turn nurture others. Discipleship is about being out in the world. Church is easy, as I often tell my congregation. Life is hard. We have to be out in the world, and that's where discipleship takes root. But it takes strong faith. It takes faith that recognizes that it has to be active in the world. You can't walk around and just say, "Well, I'm a good Christian, I'm a good person, I try my best to be nice to people." Well, that's nice, but anybody can be nice if they try. If you're a baptized Christian and you've received the grace of God through other sacraments, you have to put a little more effort into it than that. That means every day you have to give people a break. Every day you have to be a love giver. You have to forgive a little more often than most people. You have to let people know that God is alive and well in the world. And maybe most difficult, especially for Catholics and people who are shy about their faith, you have to tell people that you are who you are and you act upon the world in the positive way that you do because you're a person of faith. You believe in God, and Christ is your mentor and your guide. Try saying that at a supermarket or when you're gathering with friends at a birthday party. It's awfully difficult, but if we don't express our faith, how will people know that it exists? We have fewer people who come to church today. Well, maybe that's because we're not spreading the faith the way we should be. We're not living the faith the way we should be. We're not talking about our faith to others the way we should be. And that's something we should all be all about. Yes, at times, as it says here, we may find ourselves weighted down under a cross every now and then. But it should never scare us away from our faith. Be strong in your faith, my friend. Bear your crosses with dignity and grace. Reach out sometimes when you need someone else to help you bear that cross. Often we have more friends than we know. The best one of all, always reach for Christ in prayer and reflection as your daily strength. Take care, dear friends, and I'll see you soon. Have a great week. Take care.